Good afternoon. I'm National Weather Service meteorologist John Cowan with Alaska statewide weather. A strong low pressure system over Bristol Bay continues to bring impactful weather to much of the state of Alaska. Strong winds over the North Slope continue to produce blowing snow, leading to reduced visibility, and winter weather advisories and winter storm warnings remain in effect through Wednesday night for much of the area. Areas of the Dalton Highway, generally east of Bettles, are also under a winter weather advisory through Wednesday night, again due to strong winds leading to blowing snow. Across the lower Yukon Valley, areas from Amanek to Hooper Bay to Anvik generally remain under a winter weather advisory through Thursday morning due to blowing snow. Across the Kenai Coast into Prince William Sound, a winter storm warning remains in effect through this afternoon. However, conditions are expected to improve tonight. And finally, across the northern Panhandle, a winter storm warning is in effect for the Skagway and White Pass area, and conditions are expected to improve tonight. Looking at tonight's weather, our low-pressure system over Bristol Bay continues to weaken as another strong storm begins to advance from the south. However, much of the impactful weather will still remain in effect through tonight with strong winds over much of southwestern Alaska, as well as mixed precipitation across much of the northern Gulf of Alaska and into the Aleutian Islands. Looking into tomorrow's weather, the strong low-pressure system will again start moving up into the western Gulf of Alaska as a 968 millibar starts to move south of Kodiak Island. This will engulf the previous system and will continue to reinforce the strong winds across much of the southwestern quadrant of the state and into the central Aleutians. Mixed wintry precipitation will continue across much of the coast, with weak high pressure beginning to develop across the eastern Gulf of Alaska and into the Panhandle. However, some rain and snow showers will continue across much of the Panhandle as the front begins to weaken in that area. Strong winds will continue across the North Slope, but will generally begin to weaken by Thursday. And finally, looking at Thursday's weather, our strong low-pressure system in the Gulf of Alaska will move north to Kodiak Island as a 967 millibar low, again reinforcing those winds across much of the Gulf of Alaska, generally west of Yakutat, and into the eastern Aleutians. Rain and snow will continue for much of the coast, however, warm air will move up into the Panhandle and produce mostly rain for southeastern Alaska. The interior will see improving conditions Thursday as high pressure begins to build from the east out of Canada. With Alaska statewide weather, I'm meteorologist John Cowan.